Hello and welcome to another Request Denied music review. I am Mash, and this is a pretty exciting episode of Request Denied as I have finally picked a name for the channel, which I did not have on the first review. And I kind of copped out with that. I just looked at one of my favorite songs, which is Request Denied off of LP's 2012 album Cancer for Cure, and went with that. I thought it was a simple way to pick a name. Anyway, today we'll be looking at Jonwayne's EP from last year, Jonwayne is Retired, which would serve as his follow-up to his debut rap LP, Rap Album 1, which came out, I believe, in 2013 on Stone's Throw Records, and it was an album that I thought showed a lot of potential for Jon as a rapper, but ultimately fell kind of short. There was a lot of dead time where maybe you'd get a 16-bar verse and then a huge chunk of repetitive instrumental, which was kind of disappointing because Jon showed a lot of potential in his voice, and I know that he is a better producer than he showed on Rap Album 1, because that is kind of where he got his grounding in hip-hop to begin with. So I thought that Jonwayne is Retired would maybe be a chance for him to show that he is a better artist than that, which I believe he is, and I think he lived up to that. There was really nothing about the EP that I did not like. The production is fantastic. Jon puts a beautiful modern twist on kind of this old school sound, and I think it worked wonderfully. The instrumentals I liked way more than anything he put out on Rap Album 1, and I thought they were absolutely fantastic. This shouldn't be a surprise. Like I mentioned, he got his grounding in hip-hop as a producer, and then he slowly worked his way into the rap side of things. So it was really awesome to see Jon showing the fact that he is a very talented producer who can do some wonderful things. Another thing that I was very pleased with on Jonwayne is Retired is that the songs were actually full songs. Jon's verses were split up by hooks. They were structured maybe more conventionally than you saw on Rap Album 1, which, although he was trying to do something different, I did not think it really worked. So it was nice to see him take a more conventional approach. And Jon is a really solid writer. You know, he's a good rhymer, and most importantly for him, his voice is absolutely fantastic. It is deep, it is rich, and it is this old school feeling delivery that just, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And he's kind of like MF Doom in that way that you hear his voice and it's incredibly recognizable and unique. You know it's Jonwayne when you hear it, and it's incredibly pleasing to the ears. And as far as features, there was only one feature on this thing, and that was former Hellfire Club associated. Now I believe he has signed to Aftermath, Dr. Dre's label, Anderson .Paak. He was on the song Green Light, and I think he had a very enjoyable verse as well. He has a very, very different voice to Jonwayne, and I think they worked well together, and ultimately the song was one of my favorite cuts on the album, or EP rather. So yeah, after listening to this, it actually left me excited to hear perhaps a new Jonwayne album in the future. Rap Album 1, like I said, it was very rough, but it showed a lot of potential, and I think what Jonwayne is Retired has done, it's allowed him to realize some of that potential and start to put together proper songs and start to kind of form these ideas. So, you know, it's worth a listen. If you've never heard of Jonwayne, this would be the project that I'd recommend that you start with. He's got some lovely instrumental albums like Bowser and Here You Go Part 1 and Part 2, but as far as the rap side of his career, I think I would recommend this over Rap Album 1 or any of the cassette mixtapes that he put out. So if I was going to give a score to this thing, which you know I'm going to do, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It is absolutely wonderful, and I know it's a short project, so that 4 out of 5 is relative to the fact that it's an EP, but it's certainly worth a listen. It is a sound that I think a lot of people could get into, and I think it's something that flew under the radar in 2015, which was a wonderful year for hip-hop. So if you've heard the EP, let me know what you think about it. If you enjoy these reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would like. Until next time, this has been another Request Denied music review.